1, 2, Slaughter Q.
I only wanna be by your side. Please don't ever let me be. I only wanna be by your side. Oh girl, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know where I'm going. Yeah. Oh girl, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Oh, oh.
Smokes, that's what I'm talking about, folks. That's how you open up a show right there. That's how you do it. My name is Syd Howell, and I'm your host. Welcome to the Slaughter Q Late Night Extravaganza. Please let me take this moment to introduce my co-host, Brent Hinds, Tom Cheshire, and the rest of the boys of West End Motel, our house band for the night. That's right, that's right. Now, when we had to cancel Slaughter Q this year, the rest of the Slaughter crew, they weren't too happy about it, nor was I. So we said, let's do something about it. We reached out to our sponsors, put our heads together, and this is what we came up with: the Slaughter Q Late Night Extravaganza. Here we go now. Now, I understand not being in here in person is a bit of a bummer. We know you want to be high-fiving, stage diving, more PBRs than you can handle, but it is what it is. But we've devised the top 10 list of ways to enjoy your at-home Slaughter Q experience anyways. Number 10, wipe your deodorant off, run out to the mailbox and back as quick as you can, and go ahead and get that funk going. Number 9, grab your cell phone, call that chick you swiped left on last, and get her to come on over and watch this with you.
Number 8, just fucking do it, bro. Get weird. Put yourself inside your shit, put your shit inside yourself. Get your penis out.
Number 7, spill your PBR over your favorite Slayer shirt and get it smelling nice and stale. Number 6.
Excuse me, Sid. Can I step in for a minute?
Yeah, why don't you go?
Number 6. Take that couch, throw it in the backyard, and stage dive off the patio.
That's it. That's the ticket. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Let me tell you what. After your 5th PBR, or wait a minute. Yeah, it'd be number 5. After your 5th PBR, FaceTime the girl that won't talk to you at work. Explain to her how Metallica sold out after Injustice. See how that goes.
That doesn't work. I tried it one time.
Yeah? Like a fart in church?
Got her number off the wanted ads.
Yeah, never does, never does. Number 4.
Who's wanted?
Huh?
By me.
Number 4, go hide in your car and hit your weed pen for a couple hours and then come back and watch the rest. Number 3, pretend you're pissing in a urinal by purposefully pissing all over your own floor. Number 2, after your 14th PBR, call your stepmom and ask her if her titties are real. When she hangs up on you, call her right back and say, hey, I need a ride home. Joke's on her. You're already home. And the number 1 way to enjoy your at-home Slaughter Q experience, go get your favorite piece of swine or the neighbor's fattest little kid. Slather them up, get that grill going, and let's get this party started. We'll be right back. Y'all stick around. We got a hell of a show ready for you guys. All right, let's get this show on the road. Bye. Lord, West End Motel, you boys just outdo yourself every damn time, I tell you.
Tanks and airplanes.
I tell you what, having a house band is something I didn't think I was ever gonna have. Pretty damn cool, I must say so myself. Well, thank you for tuning in to Slaughter Q Late Night Extravaganza. Our first guest is a heavyweight from here in the city. A lot of people know him, a lot of people love him. You might remember him from Blood Simple back in the day. You might know from a little band called Hell Yeah. A lot of young ones are looking up to him right now for a cool thing called Let There Be Rock School. Let's give a warm applause and welcome for Kyle Sanders.
Hey, buddy.
Hello, buddy. How's it going? How's it going?
It's going all right.
You're looking good. You look. Scoot back a little bit. Take that mask off.
Hey.
Take that mask off. Scoot back, and we can enjoy this. You know, I like to see that pretty face. Even though we're both getting a little gray.
Yeah, a little bit.
Whatever, you know, just for men. That's what that's for. How have you been? Does it feel weird to be out of the house right now?
It feels good to be on a stage.
I just want to say hi to Kyle, too. Oh. Hey, brother, much love. Happy holidays.
Check.
Hey, I know you.
Behinds.
What's up? I remember you.
A stage.
I remember you from before Corona.
Before that.
Before Corona
one time?
Extract.
Extra.
The original Corona.
OG.
The Crown.
The Crown?
What? Yeah, it's the. Yes,
It's
yes.
just great to be on a stage, period.
Corona.
Yeah, no matter what capacity, at least it's out on a stage.
I don't know what we were going to do without it. We just sitting at home crying the blues because we couldn't play nothing and said, let's figure something out. Let's figure something out now. Less than a month later, here we are.
Exactly, it's all
cool
right.
folks involved. That's right. They gave me these right here. I'm supposed to run through them. We'll give a shot at that and see how that goes.
What's it say?
This says here, Kyle Sanders.
Hey, Cody, can you hear me right now?
You got a brother, right?
I got 1, 2.
You
Sid.
got two brothers.
brothers.
One of them keeps up with guitars. One of them plays bass guitar. Was this a guitar crazy household when y'all were young? Were y'all fighting over the one guitar until they said, you know, how did that go?
Well, I'm left-handed bass player, so if
No
you don't play
fighting
lefty,
there.
you can't do nothing with it. So that's why Troy had to pick it up, flip it over, couldn't figure it out, so we went and got him a right-handed bass.
What about your other brother? What's his name? Darren?
Bubbers, yeah. For Prez, yeah, please.
You heard it here, folks.
Darren Sanders rules.
I love Danny Glover.
So he's always in the back end, keeping everybody rolling and stuff. I see him on the
He
side
is.
stages at times.
But he's busier than both of us put together. He's always busy, except for right now.
Well, that's what people don't realize. The back end sometimes will keep you busier.
Right.
You don't get a break. I just turned the cat on to Jackson Brown's "The Loadout" the other day.
Yeah.
If you've never listened to this song, it's a tribute to the Roadies. It has
is.
to be heard. It has to be done. It needs to be pumped loud.
They deserve the credit, man.
They
deserve
sure
it all.
do. They sure do. And then you start playing the Blood Simple stuff. What was it like when you got the call? Bob Zilla's gone, and they want you to come jam with Hell Yeah Boys and.
Well, I mean, Hell Yeah took Blood Simple out on tour. You know, Mudvayne took Blood Simple out on tour. Then
Damage
Hell
Plan.
Yeah took Blood Simple out
I
on
remember
tour.
seeing you with Damage Plan.
No, Damage Plan we did not tour with. We started touring when Hell Yeah first started touring. Like Blood Simple did the first show Hell Yeah did.
Really?
So I was
Okay.
kind of with them from the beginning.
I'm
you
wondering
know?
where I seen Blood Simple at. I thought I could have swore it was a Damage Plan show.
No,
you would know. You
it
would
wasn't. We played, played Masquerade several times, played all over, toured a lot, but it was.
Right on. And what's it like? You and Vinny talk any stories about brotherly metal growing up?
Man, that was.
Is that all?
It was just the best. Probably some of the best times of my life because it
I
was
can only
him
imagine
and his
that.
brother, and then we definitely bonded over stuff like that. He was all about family, and so am I, and so were we as a band and anything I'm involved in.
Vinny and Dime were always so cool and always so about helping and pushing things forward.
Yeah.
I can only think that they would be nothing but saluting what you're doing right now with the Let There Be Rock School.
There's no doubt about it. I mean, we got both of them on the side of my building. Painted. My wife painted a beautiful mural on the side. It's pretty awesome. And I think about them every day because I look at them every day. The school is kind of a tribute. The drum room is the Vinnie Paul drum room. I got dimes cut out in the dime bag room. Yeah, so I think about how much they would just think that's the coolest thing
It's amazing.
ever, you know. And
When I enjoy seeing it online and seeing the mural, like you said, oh my God, it almost brought me to tears.
it did bring me,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
for sure.
imagine it.
Looking at it come together, it was
So
pretty,
many metalheads from the South and just all over just love those cats. And kids growing up and going to a music school and just go to your school every day
Right.
and see those two on the wall. I don't know that you can reach any higher for metal of what to run for and
Yep.
good guys to want to aspire to be like.
Yep.
You know.
I mean, those who know them know, and then those that don't are learning, you know.
Exactly,
So it's
exactly.
awesome,
I love
yeah. So
turning
they're
on the youth to the
still
new,
giving, yep.
to the new metal and the old metal, and just seeing new kids playing stuff, passing the torch.
That's right.
And with that being said, you've actually brought one of your youth acts along
Brought
with
a
you
band,
today.
yeah. We brought Poltergeist, one of my bands, out today. This is their first time playing on a big old stage like this, and
Amazing, Poltergeist. Well, let's
wanna bring 'em out?
Yeah, let's bring them on
They're
out.
over there.
Come
Come
on,
on.
guys, come on out. All right, guys. Look at here. Rock stars in the making. Pour a little water on them, they'll be
how about it?
screaming, hollering, spitting blood before you know it.
Yeah, exactly.
How you guys doing?
Great, man.
You excited to be here?
We're doing pretty great. I'm excited.
I'm very excited. I'm really happy to be here.
Oh my God, it's just amazing being here.
It's going to be a good time. Playing your first show on the heaven stage of the Masquerade, on a big stage, that's pretty dang cool. I wish I could have done that when I was younger. You guys definitely got a feather in your cap for sure. I'll say
They're about
that.
15 years ahead of me before I got to play Masquerade. Dang.
Right? You don't even know how good you got it.
Right.
So where did the name of the band come from? Was this a group collaboration or did one of y'all throw it on the table?
Well, we've been a band for about 6 months, and it took us 3 months to come up with a name. So we just kept throwing names out there, like just throwing things at the wall until it stuck, and this is the one that sort of was tolerable, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, that's how it goes.
Yeah, we just wanted to like agree on something, and it took us 3 months to do it. But yeah, it worked eventually.
That's how it goes, and then you got to stick with it, because if you change it every 3 weeks, then you're just starting over, basically. So stick with it, keep rolling. You guys stick with it. We're going to take a quick little break, and when we get back, we're going to get a performance from these guys. Check it out. y'all enjoyed that. These guys, I can't wait to see them in another 5 years. I don't know about y'all. Stick around. More's coming.
Hey, y'all, I'm Jimothy. And I'm Ed Bob, and welcome to this week's episode of Our Lord and Savior. On today's episode, we're going after a very rare type of bass, the fabled terror bass. Now, a lot of folks will have you believe that this thing is extinct. We don't take kindly to things like science and facts. Our guest this week is an expert on the terror bass, and he's gonna go out and catch a few with us and demonstrate his recipe for blackberry smoked bass. Don't that sound tasty? Chewing tobacco. So without further ado, Mr. Richard Turner. Howdy, Richard. Hey, put her there. So, you tell us more about this terror bass?
No.
Well, what you doing here, Richard?
My manager booked me. I'm here.
I thought you were some kind of professional bass fisherman with Wikipedia and everything.
No. I'm a bass player in a band called Blackberry Smoke. I assumed I was booked here to demonstrate the Orange Terror bass amp. I guess I'm not fucking getting paid.
Don't you worry about it, Richard. We got you. So in light of the new shit that we just found out, we're going to try something new on Our Lure and Savor. Since our guest, Richard Turner of Blackberry Smoke, is here to demo the Orange Terror bass amp, and we're going to try to catch one. That's right, Jimothy. But first, we going to make some chum.
I really don't think this is going to work.
Since the amp we're trying to catch is for bass players, we figured that they would like bass strings, guitar picks, vacuum tubes, whatever this thing is, guitar pedal, unused expired condoms, beer, you know, shit like that. The key to a good chum is to mash things up good and little. This will help attract your smaller amps, your micro tears and your micro darts to feed off the chum because they got smaller appetites.
Once these amps are immersed in water, they don't work. So even if there are
smaller amps will attract the more mid-sized, lightweight amps like the Terror bass amp, making it easier for us to catch them. Look, there's something approaching. Brent Hinds
from Mastodon.
What's up, fellas? What are you doing out here?
I am out here noodling for a Brent Hinds Terror amp.
Man, we trying to find us a Terror bass amp. They biting?
Tell me.
Damn, son, nice catch.
That's a beaut.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna mount her on the wall of my house next to my buck deers.
That's right.
Tight lines, fellas, and just remember one thing.
Man, that was awesome. You know what I'm thinking? It's time to bring out the big guns. The OBC 112 cabinet is lightweight.
Where the hell did that come from?
And compact. It'll float on the top of the water for a little bit, draw mid-size amps to the surface so we can catch them. You're so smart, Timothy. Drop it. I'm gonna line my fishing rod with 1/4-inch cable. Once I cast it, I bet you anything a Terror bass amp hooks on.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Oh man, them Terror bass amps can't resist 1/4-inch cable.
Didn't y'all think it was a fish like 20 minutes ago?
Got a nibble. Oh, pull her in, Timothy. I got something, y'all! I got something! What do you think it is, Timothy? It's gotta be a Terror bass amp. It's got a lot of fight in it. 500 watts of fight. Hey, come on, what you got? What you got? Come on, man!
Oh shit! It actually worked.
Yeah! Woo! Richard, why don't you give that a whirl? Yeah, didn't you say you're supposed to demo this amp today?
How? We're in the middle of a lake. This thing is filthy. It's dirty.
Flip the clean switch, dumbass.
Where are you getting all this stuff?
Man, don't you worry about it. Well, that's a keeper. Man. Cheers, fellas.
Man, you guys are fucking nuts.
Damn straight, Richard. We may not know shit about music, but we know how to catch shit. Yep, like a hepatitis. Shut the fuck up, Ed Bob.
So, I get to keep this amp.
You ain't going nowhere with that ant, boy. Nope.
I got something. What do you think it is? It's gotta be a terror.
Unless you catch one of your own, here, try my rock. Well, that's a keeper.
Thank y'all. It's good times, always good times with you boys.
I just love good times, and I can't seem to have enough of them.
We had a good time last weekend.
But it becomes a problem, like we had last weekend when I destroyed your good time.
You didn't destroy my good time. I just thought I was going to be able to be the victor when I started running my mouth, said I could eat more barbecue than you.
There's no way that a skinny person can beat a fat person at eating something.
Hot dogs.
China is not inside of Fox Brothers.
True enough, but if you put enough,
it could. I mean,
you put enough water on it and throw enough PBR on something,
little things in China
you can pack it.
there.
Well, they say you are what you eat, and I think you proved it.
You can't kill stupid.
You can feed it.
You can feed it more like carcinogens.
Like char, the black.
Yeah, remember our conversation?
The black on the barbecue is?
Man, you won't eat that black shit. It's just nothing but carcinogen, like just rot.
But I disagreed. I said that's the flavor.
Flavor of death?
Well, maybe, you know. Kelly's death pickles would go nice with this.
You don't put black char from meat in there.
Kelly's death pickles. We don't put black char for meat in there.
They'll go nice, lovely. It's a lovely pair.
Love Kelly.
All right, y'all take a look at this footage. You be the judge.
I see why you call it slaughter cube.
Yeah? I guess better late than never, huh?
I leave no evidence behind.
I'm gonna lick the plate clean, baby.
Are you saying you can eat more barbecue than I can?
Yeah, I think I can eat more barbecue than you.
Oh yeah? Want to put your money where your snout is?
I'm gonna put this barbecue where my snout is.
Make your panties drop.
You just shut the fuck up and let me have a good time.
That's what she said, honey.
You better get to eating. That's all I'm saying.
Sit back down there in that little stump, son. I'll show you how it's done.
You ready to do this?
3, 2, go.
Oh man, I really love the burnt parts.
The flavor's in the meat, not the carcinogens. You want like see how this is on the outside, and on the inside you have all the delicious meat, but this is the burnt part that chars the delicious flavors on the inside.
What are you talking about?
I'm food drunk right now. I'm not making any sense.
Maybe you do have a point. I don't know.
I'm feeling kind of weird though.
You're clearing that plate, but you ain't gonna beat me.
Well, that's what she said. The more you cook it, the more you burn it. It's like eating a well-done steak.
So you saying you like raw pig?
With that same logic, you could smoke tofu and get the same results.
Maybe you're right about that.
I know I'm right.
The fatter the pig, the more the flavor. Big old fat, plump pig meat.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I wonder what Grammy award-winning pig tastes like.
gets better every time, like fine wine. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all having a good time over there, boys? If y'all out there enjoying this right now, throw a heart down. Like that heart, like that wow symbol for West End Motel. Come on, if you're enjoying it, show people. Share this thing. Let's get it out there right now. If you've made it this far, why not keep going? Our next guests are world-renowned sideshow performers. And I don't just mean like Coney Island's easy stuff, you know.
They swallow some stuff.
They swallow some stuff. They
big
put
esophagus.
stuff in their eyes. Even been known to.
I've been married forever too.
There it is. You got any world records?
Chicken and rice always nice.
Well, these next folks have real world records. Please give a warm round of applause for Chris and Elena Steele, Captain and Maybelle. Favorite people in the world. How are you doing, darling?
So fabulous.
Yeah?
How are you doing?
I'm well. I'm a little uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie. This is a new spot for me.
I thought you meant the suit.
The suit, yeah, I keep trying to get this tie right and try to keep...
You look fabulous.
Do I? I can't tell. I've been working so hard. Sometimes you feel like you...
I'm taking my glasses off for this.
Coming at me like Superman.
That means she's here to party.
He knows me well. He's not wrong.
How's the family been during this pandemic? Have y'all been able to do anything? I know you're workaholics like myself, and not being able to work has to be driving you crazy. Are the kids handling it well, putting up with you?
How's the teenager doing?
Well, let's just say they were ready for me to go back to work. I will say that for sure. But you know how us artists are. The people who, it is our life. It's not just about making a dollar, it's about fulfilling our soul. There's something deeper is why we do what we do. And so all of us find something else to do. We can't just stop and wait for the world to get back to normal. So we evolve. You evolve. And that's what we're doing. And so it's been kind of unusual. It's been, teaching old dogs new tricks is really what it is. But we're taking the punches well, and we're trying our best. And Maybelle's keeping me in line most of the time.
I bet that's hard work.
Is it
I know.
me keeping you in line, or you keeping me in line?
Yeah, it's both ways, pretty much.
I bet the kids are ready for you guys to get back on the road and doing stuff. I'm sure they need a little break from you, because I know you're hardcore on it.
These guys had alternative jobs already. Like it was an alternative job already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you had no competition. Mm-hmm. You were ahead of the game already.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I mean? Like, so, and when things evolved into putting stuff in your mouth, you guys were fucking winning that shit.
Well, and you know what? Who says you can't make a career out of going into the Fulton County Penitentiary, huh? I'm telling you now.
They're just afraid to put it in their mouth. You guys put it all the way out your ass. I mean, it's amazing.
We're all here because we're not all there, my friend.
Much respect. Honestly, the COVID test is nothing to you guys.
That's right.
Talking about being in Fulton County Penitentiary, nobody wants to do that, but you can get hurt in places like that.
Yeah.
But you can also get hurt doing the kind of stuff you do.
And it's happened. It's happened.
Yes, I know. About a year or two ago, you had a hell of a surprise. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about
October made 2 years. We were on the stage at the world-famous Claremont Lounge here in Atlanta, Georgia, and we were doing a show with the Casket Creatures. It was our annual Halloween show, and that was my 5th show of the day. You know, October's a busy month for us. We work our butts off. We try to get every dollar we can, and we were doing a show there, and there was a routine where we did 13 swords to a choreographed 13, yeah.
Holy smokes.
And you know why 13? Because 14 is not cooler than 13. 13 is way cooler. So that being said, we were doing a show there, and we were performing, and there were very low ceilings, but we had doing something that we had done hundreds of times before, and out of exhaustion, out of many factors, I pushed 13 swords through the side of my esophagus, and Yeah, into my chest cavity. And not only did I get hurt, I refused to go to the hospital because I had a sold-out show the next day in Huntsville, Alabama.
Not only are you talented, you're fucking dumb.
Yeah, hey, you know what? No smart person does what we do, my friend, you know. And so I had to go entertain my friends. So we made it count. We drove all the way to Huntsville. We performed another night. And it was about 36 hours before I had showed up to a hospital, and I rolled into it, and I was unconscious. Spent almost 2 weeks in ICU, and it was pretty bad. They said I would not be able to perform for about a year. A month later, I was performing again, and within the year, I was already setting a new world record. So, yeah.
Oh, I mean, that's a story. That's a story for the ages right there. I assume people in your line of business, when things like that happen, usually it doesn't follow with a story like that. Usually it's a much shorter and one straight to the grave, I would imagine.
Yes, or smarter and take their ass to the hospital, which is a little bit better of a story. But you know what? It actually got so close to taking my life that I had to make a promise to my wife that after that, if ever she looked at me and said, "You're going to the hospital," I had no say-so in it, that I have to go.
Mama knows best, ain't that right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So, well, guys, I really appreciate you coming out, and I'm glad that we're going to get to see a performance for you. You up to it?
Of course. We'd be pissed if you didn't let us, I'll be honest with you.
Well, all right, do what you got to do. Let's get ready, and I'm excited to see it. Let's see what we got.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, it's my pleasure, my pleasure.
And I are staying at my family's lake house. You guys should come by and party.
Good, because I just got a fat sack of Colombian Bam Bam.
Look, dude, when we were at the lake, there was this old guy floating in the water. I pulled him out and saved him, but he fucking died. And right before he kicked it, he was clutching this in his hand and he said that it was cursed. I didn't believe him. I thought it just looked cool, so I took it. But it's gotta be true. He fucking cursed us. He's mad that we took his shit.
What the fuck are you talking about? You see some guy at the party? Stole that shit from one of them chicks? No. You got some bad luck, maybe. Curse, no way.
Dude, you can't put a Band-Aid on this motherfucking call a goddamn ambulance!
What the fuck happened, Kurt?
Turn the monitor down a little bit more kick.
Want those black sails kick? It's gonna be the biggest Sharknado ever.
Oh, fuck.
Curse or not, that was fucking good.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up for you now is one of the most dangerous, one of the most respected stunts in all of Sideshow.
Now, statistics are that about 1 in every 240 million people can actually do it. And you're going to see it here at Slaughter Q, and it is all alive, alive, alive. That's right, my friends. What would that stunt be? Well, I'm glad you guys asked. You're half as smart as you are good looking here today. And that, my friends, will be the ancient art of sword swallowing. Ooh, that's right. Now, a lot of people think, how could that be real? How could a human being do something like that? And my friends, I'm about to show you. You see, I'm going to take this sword, I'm going to raise that sword high into the air. I'm going to put that point into my throat, I'm going to begin to push. I'm going to begin to force that thing inside of my body until the point finally rests in the pit of my stomach. Is it a trick? Maybe an illusion? Or perhaps a trap door in my face? No, you see, my friends, everything I do here is 100% real, and that's why we're going to describe it to you. Freaks them out a little bit when we do it that way. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take that sword, I'm going to raise it high into the air. First thing I do is I put that point into my throat, and I begin to push it inside of my body. Now, the first thing that happens, it pushes my voice box forward. Continues traveling down, actually separating my lungs, even nudging my heart to the side. It's so close to my heart that sometimes, if you pay close attention, you very well may see the beating of my heart through the sword itself. But that's not enough. You see, we didn't come here to halfway do anything, so I'm going to continue pushing. I'm going to continue forcing this thing inside of my body, but something amazing happens then and only then. You see, at that moment, you see, your esophagus, it doesn't go straight into your stomach. It actually turns, it goes in the very left side. So you'll see me massaging my internal organs to accommodate the straightness of the blade until the point finally rests in the very pit of my not that far down stomach. Now, if this goes great, it'll be amazing, right? You'll be hooting and hollering and having a good time. But if it goes wrong, I know, there's a few of you that'll still be hooting and hollering and having a good time. But either way, you're going to be entertained. So we're going to try this. Now, this is the part of the show that we always say the same thing, and that is down the hatch without a scratch. Let's give this a try. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, and the crowd goes wild. Now, how could we up the danger level? Well, I'm about to show you. You see, what we are about to do for you, my friends, is really going to up the danger level. How do you make it more dangerous? Twice the number of swords. 2 swords now inside the body now have the ability to actually scissor inside of the body to perforate the old esophagus. Now, if that goes bad, real bad. But we're going to make it even more dangerous. You see what I'm going to do? I'm going to take these swords, I'm going to take them, and I'm going to raise them high into the air. I'm going to put them into my throat, and then I'm going to squeeze my throat around this. Now, at this moment, we're going to do something that is very dangerous. I'm going to let go of these swords. Now, they're very top-heavy, and you can imagine if they go this way or this way, not very good. But I'm going to actually take, and I'm going to let go of it. And then I'm going to relax my throat muscles. And I'm going to drop these swords about this quick, all the way to the pit of my stomach. Now, everything you heard before, pushing my voice box forward, separating my lungs, nudging my heart to the side, pushing my organs to the center of my body, landing in the very pit of my stomach, that all still happens. But it's going to happen much faster. Don't blink. You very well may miss this. And there you have it. Wasn't I amazing? Woo! Now, we've got to get crazier. Why crazier? Because they deserve it. That's right. Times have been hard lately. So we're going to up it. Not 1, not 2, but 3. No, maybe 4. Do we have 4? 4 swords. Now, 2 feet apiece, that's about 8 feet of solid steel. 4 swords, about 8 feet. This would be amazing if it happens, but yes, 5 swords. 5 swords. 5 swords is about 10 feet of solid steel inside of the... Well, maybe we can't do 6 swords because I hate even numbers. You know, I'm a pretty odd guy myself, so maybe you should take one of these. Damn it. 7 swords. 7 swords inside of the body. It's a great decision, right? All right. 7 swords, totaling more than 14 feet of solid, cold steel inside the body. Children, stay in school. All right. Once again, the part of the show that we say the same thing, and that is down the hatch without a scratch. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look, Ami, a rainbow. Ladies and gentlemen, we are Captain and Maybelle, and that was the most dangerous stunt in all of Sideshow.
Leadbelly Sound Studio. Supporting the local metal scene since 1996. The only destination for all your recording needs.
Just like this year, we're wrapping up here. And if you're still watching, that means you didn't go to jail, you didn't puke in the back of an Uber, and hopefully you're not too hungover to go return that Christmas sweater your grandma got you yesterday. We know there was lots of ups and downs to get here this year. We started off strong, then we were joking about hoarding toilet paper, and then like that, no shows, no festivals, a complete industry shutdown. And people are pissed. They don't know what to do. I get it. But I tell you this, if you want shows to come back, wear a mask, socially distance, and use common sense. I understand that times are tough, and it's hard to keep your head up sometimes. Sometimes you need an anthem to scream to get through the day. Sometimes you call your buddies and say, I have a crazy ass idea, and you end up hosting a late night show. Sometimes you have to say, just like Mike Muir would, you can't bring me down. And with that being said, wrapping up Slaughter Q's Late Night Extravaganza 2020, please welcome Left to Suffer.
You can't bring me down. You can't bring me down.
Happy Slaughter Q. Thank you for tuning in. Slam that like button, share this mofo all over the place, and we'll see you all in 2021.
Thinking, never drinking, and maybe you don't understand. I know you're leading, I'm crazy. We were flying at the starboard of nature. You shook your ass, you raised your glass, you sang along to never talk. Excuses, but I know you're crazy. You gotta get lazy, got 'em all inside you. Don't try to hate on a couple of songs I hear you sing. I stand in the bedroom, I whisper the words in your ear. I started to panic, my heart started sinking. Baby, please hear my plans. I get myself anxious, I get ambitious, when I went to
work your ass to raise your class. You sing along to every tune. Now that we're older, I know that you're over every stupid excuse. Please don't be angry, baby, forgive me. I'm always thinking of you. Sorry, not sorry. Cheers. Happy holidays. Kwanzaa.
Quantum.
All right, seriously, I gotta get it.
Quantum.
Yo, behind, it's good to see you. I gotta get out of here.